In this video, we're going to take a closer look at factorisation, and in particular, the factorisation of negative terms. Okay, so as a starter activity, factorise the following expressions, and then we'll look at some with negative terms. Okay, so hopefully you've done that now. So let's factorise these very quickly. The highest common factor of 2 and 6 is 2. So we put the highest common factor outside the bracket and divide each term. And we can multiply out to see if we have the right answer. And we got 2m plus 6. So we know that this is the correct factorisation. Hopefully you can deduce the highest common factor in your head and do the expansion in your head also to make sure that you have the right answer. Okay, so most of these, if you've had enough practice, can be done by inspection. Okay, so these are the solutions, and let's choose one to multiply out to make sure we do have the right answer. So here we get 6m plus 10, so we know it's right. Let's choose another one for argument's sake. Okay, so here we get 4m cubed plus 6m squared, so we know that's right. Okay, so let's have a look at negative terms. So when factoring an expression whose first term is negative, include the negative sign in the factor. So for each of these, we can see that the highest common factor is negative a, and we're left with b plus c. Okay, let's have a look at the second one. You can pause the video and do it yourself. Okay, so you should have done that now. Let's take negative a out, and we're left with b negative c. And we can expand that to show that we have the right solution. So let's expand, and we should get the original answer. Okay, so we know that both of those are correct. Okay, so pause the video and see if you can do these 6 examples, and I will go over them shortly. Okay, so hopefully you've done that now. So question number 1, we're going to take the negative 5 out to get x plus 2. Here we're going to take just the negative 3 out to get 3n plus 7. Here we're going to take negative h out to get g plus 1. Here we're going to take the negative n out to get m negative n. Here we are going to take negative bc out to get a plus negative negative 1, and here we are going to take negative a, b, c out to get a b squared and c cubed, negative 1. Okay, now I do want to expand each of these to make sure I've got the right answer. Okay, I'm going to do the expansion in red. So we've got negative 5x, negative 10. So we know that's correct. We've got negative 9n. Okay, negative 21. So that is a mistake. That should definitely be a negative. Definitely be a negative. Okay, it just goes to show how important it is to do the expansions. So we got negative 9, positive 21. Okay, here we have negative GH, negative H, we know that's correct. Here we're going to get negative NM, positive N squared, we know that's correct. Here we're going to get negative ABC, positive BC, we know that's correct. Here we're going to get negative A squared, B cubed, C to the 4, plus ABC. Okay, so hopefully you're more proficient in factorization of negative terms.